Hi everyone, it's Sharon with Finger Licking Dishes. And today isn't Friday or Saturday, Seafood Saturday. It's Monday, but we're having seafood today. We're going to have some fried shrimp. We'll make some of these red lobster cheddar bay biscuits. Love those. And by the way, they taste just like the ones in Red Lobster. Almost exactly, like 95%. I mean, they're really good. And we have cut up some potatoes here for some homemade French fries. So I'm going to get everything started and we will be right back. I'm going to season up my shrimp. I've already washed them. These are Gulf shrimp. I'm from the Gulf Coast, so these are the best shrimp. And I peeled them. I kept a little bit of the tail on them. And we're going to fry those babies up. I'm going to do half of them using cornmeal, which is what we grew up, I love them that way. And then I'm going to do the other half using a little flour and cornstarch because I made some on my Valentine's show on At Home with Sharon for the sweet and sour shrimp, and I really like them. So I'm going to do a few of them that way and a few of them old school, but both ways they are going to be absolutely delicious. So we will be right back to get started with our Seafood Monday on Finger Licking Dishes. It's me, Sharon, and we'll be right back. Okay, change in plan. You're not going to believe this. I have no cornmeal, so we will be doing all the shrimp the way I did them for the sweet and sour shrimp with a little flour and a little cornstarch. And I forgot to mention, I'm going to be making these little crescent rolls for dessert. We're going to make them and fill them with strawberry preserves. Delish. I made this before using I think it was blackberry jam or blackberry preserves. I'm not sure, or a peach. I think I've done it with peach and blackberry. So today we'll be doing strawberry, and we're going to put a little Cool Whip on top. That will be our dessert, but no traditional shrimp today. I'm a little disappointed. I actually bought 2 bags of flour instead of 1 flour and 1 cornmeal. How do you do that? Oh well, that's life. So when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. In this case, life gave me 2 bags of flour, so we'll make the shrimp that way. Okay, we'll be back to get started. And if you want to cook along with me, let's get your things together and let's do it, okay? Okay, so first we will do the crescent rolls. I'm going to go ahead and get them in the oven. And you just pop that open, take them out, and we're going to roll these out and add our filling to them. And then we're going to go ahead and do our cheddar bay biscuits, and then we'll do our seafood last. So as I said, we're using strawberry preserves, and we're just going to put a little preserves inside the crescent roll. And of course you can put as little, I say a little, but as little or as much as you like. And then we're just going to, tilt that down so you can see what I'm doing. Once you get your filling in, then we're just going to roll it like so. And then we're going to place it on this grease foil. It says to put it on parchment paper, but I didn't have any parchment paper, so we're going to go with what we have, which is what I recommend you do. You don't have to go out and buy something. So you could use any type of filling you like. As I said, I've used blackberry and peach. I really like peach because it's kind of like a little mini peach cobbler, but not, or a little peach pie or something. And as I said, we're just lining them. This is actually my pizza pan. I'm just lining them on here, and I'm going to do one side with the croissants or crescent rolls, and the other side with the cheddar bay biscuits because I don't need a whole pan of biscuits. I mean, I might eat them, but I regret it. So, but this is a great way to get you a little sweet treat and control the portions. If you don't want to give up all of your favorites like me and you want to drop some pounds before it gets warm, then this would be a great option because these are portion controlled. They're already like portioned out. And as I said, we're just laying them on this grease foil. If you have parchment paper, by all means use it, because it does suggest or recommend, or in the, you know, the directions it says place it on parchment paper. But I don't have any parchment paper, just like I didn't have any cornmeal. So we're just gonna go with what we have. You have to make it work. Don't stress about it. Okay. Okay, so those are done. Now we're gonna go ahead and mix up our Cheddar Bay biscuit mix, which is so easy. And I'm going to do it on here so you can see how easy it is. I'm just going to move this over to the side. So we're just going to take our Red Lobster mix. Now I need to tilt the phone the other way. So this is what we're using. It's everything you need is in this box. And let me just show you. You have your mix and you have your herb mix. And this you will add butter or margarine, melt it, and put this in and sprinkle or spread over the top of the biscuits. And this you're just going to mix with water and sharp cheddar. So you have some shredded sharp cheddar. And I need to grab mine out of the fridge. One thing I don't have over here. Now I'm not going to make the whole pack, but depending on how many you're making it for, then you would. But I don't need the whole pack, so it's kind of like when I'm making one of those little cakes. And the great thing is you don't have to have eggs or water or any of that. Just mix your cheddar. You have sharp cheddar, which is what it calls for. And you just mix those two with water. Pretty simple. I mean, really simple. And I would imagine you could put as little cheddar or as you like everything else about this. Make your life easy. You don't have to make them from scratch. Some people can't make biscuits anyway, so don't let that stop you. You can still have fantastic biscuits. Red Lobster biscuits. And you just get this box. Make your life easy. It's not that serious. So this box for the Cheddar Bay, the biscuits, requires that you set your oven to preheat to 425, but the croissants is 375. So I just put it in the middle. And I'm going to make it work. Okay. And then you just mix them up. Now I'm going to need a little bit more than that, so we'll add a little more. Now remember, you can always eat these later, you know, like you don't have to have them all with your dinner. So it tells you how much water to add. 1/2 cup of shredded cheddar, 3 cups of cold water, but I rarely follow anything exactly the way they tell me. I just kind of put it in there based on how I think I would like it, but follow the instructions on the box if you're a rule follower. So then you just mix the mix with the cheddar, and boom, there you have it. If you put too much water, just go back and put a little more of that, because you don't want it to be, you want it to be kind of stiff, almost like a cookie, but not. But like, you know, like a biscuit. And then, like I say, as much cheese or as little cheese as you like. We all like cheese, right? Of course. So we probably would have more cheese than less. So we'll put a little more cheese in that. And I think that's enough. And then once we do this, we're just going to pop these in the oven and get to frying our shrimp and our French fries. I was going to do corn on the cob, but I'm like, that is too much. You have more than enough food here, sister. Okay, so once you get this mixed, then we'll just see how I already have my little crescent rolls on here with the preserves, strawberry preserves inside. And now we're just going to take our mix, because you don't want to over mix it, and then just make the biscuit as little or as large as you want, as large or small as you want. And you just want to make sure you space them out, because you know they're going to spread. And hopefully they don't spread into this preserved, this jelly stuff I have over here. I like them big, but not too big. So somewhere in the middle. Hope you can see what I'm doing here. So, and I want to get about 4 of them. I might have 5 here, but usually I try to shoot for 4. So we'll have 4 biscuits and 4 croissants. I almost got that just right. So we'll just put this extra onto 1 or 2, that whichever one looks like it needs a little more. And as I said, remember they are going to spread out, so you want to have a little space in between them. And definitely a little space in between your croissant or crescent rolls. Crescent rolls. It's not a croissant. I like croissants too. I used to get croissants at the DeKalb Farmers Market. I haven't been over there in years. I used to go there and get my red snapper. There was, at that time, only a couple of places that would take the skin off. There was a little shop on Lenox Road. I used to live on Lenox, so it was right across the street. And then there was the DeKalb Farmers Market. So, oops. So there you have it.